Good morning, my dear students. Hope all of you are doing great. Welcome to today's science class. So we'll be continuing with the same chapter, that is fiber to fabric, and the topic which we are going to take up today is some plant fiber, and we are going to discuss about the cotton and the jute plant. Before that, let us quickly recall what you have done in the previous class. So in the previous class, you have learned about the variety of clothing materials or fabric such as cotton, silk, wool and polyester. Fabrics are made from yarns, which in turn is made from fibers. Fibers are either natural or synthetic. Cotton, wool, jute and silk are some natural fibers, while nylon and polyester are examples of synthetic fiber. Natural fibers are obtained from plants and animals, while synthetic fibers are made from chemical substances. Now let us look at the objective of today's class. So after doing today's class, you'll be able to understand about some plant fibers, and you'll be able to understand how fibers are obtained from cotton plant and the jute plant. Fine. So children, have you ever made a cotton wig? What is the material which is used to make the cotton wig? So this is the cotton wig, and you use the cotton wool to make the cotton wig. So this is the cotton wool. So cotton wool is also used in filling the mattresses, pillows and the quilts. Now from where do we get the cotton wool? So we get the cotton wool from the field. Fine. So cotton plants are grown in the field and in places having black soil and warm climate. So in India, cotton plant is grown in states like Punjab, Haryana, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh. Now the cotton plant is grown in large scale in the field, and the cotton plant bears the fruit, the green fruit, which is the size of a lemon, and it is called cotton balls. So when the cotton balls mature, it burst open and then the cotton fibers are exposed. Fine. And then the cotton fibers are picked up by hands usually. Yes, and then the fibers are separated by hands from the seeds. The cotton fibers contain some seeds, so those seeds has to be separated. So that is done with the help of hands usually. But nowadays machines are also used to separate the seeds, and it is separated by combing, and the process is called ginning. So after it is separated, the fibers are spun into yarn, and then finally it is prepared into fabric. Now how do we get the jute fiber, or from where do we get the jute fiber? So jute plant usually grow in places which has warm and humid climate, and usually in the rainy season in loamy soil. So in India, it grows in West Bengal, Bihar and Assam. So jute cultivation is also done in large scale in the field, and the jute fibers are obtained from the stem of the jute plant. Yes, so the harvesting is usually done at the flowering stage. That means when the jute plant bears the flowers, the harvesting is done at that stage. Yes, and then the stems after cutting is immersed in water for few days so that the stems can rot, and this process is called retting. After the stems are immersed in water for few days, the fibers can be removed from the other part of the stem. Yes, so the fibers are obtained from the stem, and then it is sun dried. After drying the fibers, it is spun into yarn, and ultimately it gives us the fabric. Yes, so this is what we have for today's class. Now let us summarize what we have learned today. So we have learned that cotton is grown in black soil and warm climate. The cotton plant produces the fruit which is called cotton balls, and when the cotton balls mature, it bursts open and the fibers are exposed. So the fibers are collected and the seeds are removed from the fibers by the process called ginning. Jute is grown in warm and humid climate. Jute plant is cultivated in the field, and then we get the jute fibers from the stem of this plant. The jute plant is usually harvested at the flowering stage, and then it is immersed in water for a few days, and this process is called retting. Then the fibers are removed from the stem, and then it is sun dried and it is spun into yarn. So from the yarn we get the fabric. So this is all for today's class. Thank you and have a great day.